Hey there folks, this is David on David's Brain. Welcome back to our Let's Play of God Eater Resurrection for the PS4. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, get treated by Patreon, links in the description at the bottom. Alright, last time we created our completely ridiculous looking avatar, Alistair Blues. And now, let's just go and take a look at the rest of the database just to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Okay. And then we can actually do stuff, I promise. And yeah, here's what makes me so special. I'm a new type. Let's see, recently developed by the Fenrir HQ, these God Arcs can instantly switch between melee and range. Let's see. However, its conditions for compatibility are more stringent than for old types, and matches are quite rare. Because of this, there are so many unknowns regarding the new type God Arc. Oh great, so I'm the guinea pig, hooray! Let's see, God Arc, let's see. The only weapon capable of contending with an origami, officially known as an artificial CNS, it's itself an origami housing a man-made core. Bias factor administered into the God Eater's body functions as an intermediary and allows the user to control the God Arc through an armlet. Oracle cells must be implanted directly into the user's nervous system, and the user's DNA must be compatible with their personal Arc. If someone touches a God Arc that they're not compatible with, their body will be devoured by the Oracle cells in the God Arc. In order to prevent this, there is a rigorous DNA analysis process through which compatibility candidates are found. The number of God Arcs produced is very small, and although when a God Eater dies or retires, their God Arc is passed on to another, oftentimes no compatible candidate is found and it remains in storage. A God Arc can be equipped with custom parts such as melee parts, gun parts, and shield parts. And these parts are produced from the Oracle cells that make up an origami's body. God Eaters can use the Oracle cells they receive from destroying origami on their missions to upgrade their God Arcs. Let's see, shield parts, made from a bias factor coated material. Devour resistant and thus usually used in... so it's a shield. Let's see, the terminal, what we're using right now. Let's see, to a vast archive of pre-origami music, videos, and more. God Eaters often sneak time with them to have a bit of fun. Let's see, possible match. Candidates matched by a computer who may be a genetic match for a God Arc. They must pass the aptitude test in order to become a God Eater. Those under the protection of Fenrir are obligated to enter all birth data, and those considered to be possible matches must submit to the aptitude test. No one has the right to resist. The rate of passing the aptitude test is said to decrease with age. Currently, most possible matches are younger, typically aged 12 to 18. Oh, yeah, because, great. So, literal child soldiers in a war against unholy abominations. Why do I keep hearing the phrase, "get in the damn robot, Shinji"? So basically, we have child soldiers who are, basically eugenically selected child soldiers fused with evil DNA cells to fight against against all devouring abominations. This world's grim. Let's see, the sunken grid. The remains of a power station that had been delivering electricity to neighboring cities. Environmental changes and overgrowth, along with the towering steel pylons, give the impression of a forest. Damage due to origami devouring has caused most of the underground structures to flood. The original records of the machinery has been replaced by the forlorn sound of flowing water. The Wailing Plains. Giant tornadoes still swirl about these plains. This is once part of a city of high rises. Perhaps due to environmental changes, the skies are always covered by heavy gray clouds, and the ground is covered with moss and fungi. There's a crater in the center, as if a meteor had fallen there. Giant origami have been sighted in this area. There are no known link between this crater, the tornadoes, and the giant origami. Research is needed. Booger Rally. An epic film made before the origami appeared. The most popular program on the public broadcast FBS, perhaps because the story is set 10,000 years before the fall of civilization. The story begins when the hero, Isamu, enters a race to go after an Ark said to grant any wish to the one who manages to board it. He meets various people and fights against numerous villains. A classic featuring many popular characters such as Isamu, his best friend Johnny, and the old bartender Gagarin. And the pistol-shaped Ark. One of the first God Arcs used a core from an origami the size of a small animal, so the largest it could be was a pistol size. You can only shoot a small amount of Oracle cells at a time, and wasn't very efficient. Thanks to this pistol-shaped God Arc, mid-sized to large cores were later harvested from ogre tails and the like, leading to the development of the current God Arc. Let's see, Fenrir operates under the motto, protecting humanity, revitalizing science, when in fact it leads the world. Fenrir possesses God Arcs and Oracle technology to allow it to effectively control society. It began as a modest biotech and biochemistry business specializing in grains, now at the forefront of Oracle technology following the origami outbreak. Based in former Northern Europe, it has branches worldwide. And, oh, it just gets better. That's the only thing that's protecting people from the unholy monsters is a pharmaceutical corporation that has effectively monopolized the planet. Oh, dear. The Far East Branch. A Fenrir Far East Branch located in the region formerly known as Japan. Launched in order to compete with the IGUS project. It's handled by Johannes von Schickschal, the man who proposed said project. As the guardians of humankind's last hope, this branch receives preferential treatment in both personnel and supplies. Despite being known as a region where more powerful origami frequently appear, more and more people move there each year. And, oh yeah, the money. Fenrir cred. Yeah, I will not accept your global dollars. Only Fenrir credits here. Let's see, units. How God Eaters are separated into groups. Names and rules differ from each branch. And at the Far East Branch, they're known as First Unit, Second Unit, etc. Now here, each unit also takes on different missions. The first unit subjugates origami, while the second unit is in charge of defending the branch in the outer ghetto, and the third unit is in charge of defending Igus Island. The God Eaters are always short on staff, so units are constantly lending out members among themselves. Let's see, Blade Form God Arcs. A God Arc type for close combat used in every branch of Fenrir since the middle of the 2050s. Blade Form God Arcs are proven battle companion, presumably due to their simply construction and stability. Oh boy, that's good grammar right there. Bias. A characteristic of Oracle cells in origami colonies that limits them to devouring a limited set of organisms, despite being omnivorous. Bias factor derived from researching this characteristic made the use of Oracle cells possible, and thus Oracle technology. Bias factor. Contained in Oracle cells, this is the matter that induces bias. Discovered and put into practical use by Dr. Sakaki, materials made from this have a resistance to origami. The origami armor was developed by adapting bias. By injecting an adjusted version into human bodies, control of the God Arc is made possible, and the user can extend physical abilities. Several strains of bias factor suitable for human injection have been discovered, but only the P53 bias factor is in use. Let's say polearm for God Arcs. A God Arc for melee combat used extensively in Europe. One as yet unresolved issue common to both the Far East Branch and ACNS is that parts manufactured in Europe are difficult to handle for God Eaters with low compatibility. As such, in many locations, including the Far East Branch, discussions are ongoing as to whether to approve polearms for battle use. The first new types in the Far East Branch have been supplied with polearms on an experimental basis. However, the crucial manipulator part is currently only made in Europe. Let's see, the P53 bias factor. Bias factor adjusted for living bodies, which is injected by God Eaters in order to protect themselves from being devoured by their own God Arcs. Also serves as a catalyst when controlling the God Arc through one's armlet. Injected intravenously from the armlet at regular intervals. As going without these injections for an extended period of time could lead to a God Eater being devoured by his own God Arc. Oh, this just gets better and better. Alright, let's see. On the rookie section. Oh yeah, don't get killed. Thanks for the sage advice there, bucko. Empty room, Coda's room. So you can access the archive from your terminal in your room, allowing you to watch movies and listen to music. Well, hey. So this is all mine, huh? Let's see. Open terminal, view archives. Let's see. Here you can view past events and listen to the music heard in the world of... Alright, let's see. So yeah, basically I could just replay cutscenes, basically. Alright. So this is the veterans room, eh? Alright. The executive section. Oh, can't even go in there. Let's see. Alright, and you are? Let me guess, he's not into weird things, is he? Oh boy, we got a weirdo. And a world full of weirdos. Great.
Didn't expect that. You are here precisely 726 seconds before I anticipated. Interesting. I am Paler Sakaki. Dr. Paler Sakaki, the chief of Aragami Tech and R&D. I'm certain we'll be seeing quite a lot of each other over the coming days. Welcome aboard, new type.
The new type has a name, you know.
I'm still a touch busy at the moment. Things to do, screens to watch.
Lots of screens.
Why don't you do your speech thing, and then I'll go.
Sure. Though, Doctor, I think it is high time you learn to prioritize between work and personal research. Thank you for taking part in the aptitude test. I know it is not pleasant. My name is Johannes von Schicksal.
You're Dio!
I'm the director of the Far East Branch, reporting directly to Fenrir. Once again, congratulations on your acceptance. I know you shall do great things in your time here.
Don't let the speechifying fool you. He's an ex-tech guy. No doubt the new type medical exam is calling to him.
A tech guy? Do keep in mind that I hung up my lab coat because we have you now, Doctor.
Once a scientist, always a scientist, Johannes.
Yeah, you're not jealous of that, are you?
In any case, if I may return to my speechifying. The Fenrir Corporation has many goals, of which you are now a critical part. Your direct duties, while crucial, are rather simple. You God Eaters hunt down and destroy Aragami and gather their materials. These materials are then converted into resources. They help maintain this base and supply the upcoming Aegis project.
These numbers. There's no way they can be right.
The Aegis project will defend humanity in our utopia. A fortress at sea, impregnable to Aragami assault, located near the deepest part of the Sea of Japan.
Ah, of course, of course!
Once the final phase of the project is complete, humanity will be able to live in peace again, free from these monsters.
Amazing! The new types are a miracle!
Taylor, I am trying to teach something.
Take it down, Bentley.
Oh, right. Sorry. It's just these readings. They're beyond our wildest hopes.
Damn straight.
It seems the future of humanity is in good hands. You will do us proud.
Yes, Lord Dio.
And on that note, I shall place you in the doctor's hands and take my leave. Paler, be sure to send the results.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll have to go and put human heads on cats.
I believe we're ready to begin. Go ahead and lie down on the bed just there. As the exam begins, you will feel a bit drowsy. I assure you there's nothing to worry about. When you awaken, you'll be in your quarters. It's a, cat nap, so to speak. Shouldn't be more than a few hours. 10,800 seconds at most. Sleep well.
If you do anything to me, I swear to God, I'm going to end you. Alright, so I guess that was that. Alright. Yeah, I probably could have just done all, just let the game itself do the talking instead of just scrolling through the data logs and wasting all your time. Sorry about that. Alright, so nothing in here then. Okay, good. Hey, hey, Tsubaki, I had the weirdo doctor look me over, so... Let's see, Hibari Takeda. She runs the, yep, the receptionist, got it. Use the terminal up the stairs to select the loadout. Got it. Out of the mission workflow. Save an order, then based on enemy intelligence, change your weapons upstairs in the terminal. So basically just customize it for every occasion. Got it. And then launch the mission by giving approval to Den Gate. Yep. Let's see, go upstairs and head for the Den Gate at the end of the hall. Let's see, 2 types of missions. Story missions that advance the plot, and free missions. So yeah, I guess I'll just, alright, in that case, I'll probably just save the story missions for the actual playthrough, and the free missions I'll just do off-screen. You may take up to 8 of the consumable items stun grenades out on the mission. Surplus grenades will automatically be sent to storage. During multiplayer, yeah, never mind multiplayer. Let's see. Missions and extra missions can only be played after advancing the main storyline to a certain difficulty. For details on unlock conditions, see the mission descriptions. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. If you see an enhanced portion of the mission info, then the listed effect is guaranteed to trigger at a certain time. Let's see, just some effects will improve certain conditions or attacks, others will adversely impact. Yeah, so basically, some conditions will buff me up, some will buff the enemy up. Got it. Mission is a survival mission consisting of multiple parts. Let's see, consumable items aren't restored during survival missions, but predator styles and equipment sets can be changed. Characters who reach 0 endurance on a mission will be removed and unable to revive until all missions are complete. Alright. Yeah, information I can't join because, yeah, this is just my first time out, so... Alright, difficulty 1. Alright, tutorial. This is definitely going to be needed. This basic training teaches God Arc fundamentals and allows you to practice on them on a sparring dummy. Reviewing this training is recommended before accepting a live mission. And then, okay. Alright, training it is. Alright, let's get the training done. After receiving a mission from the operator, let's see. All the view info on the missions you've accepted. Alright. Let's start training.
The first rule of combat is this. Knowledge of one's surroundings is the line between life and death. Take a look around. Excellent. Now focus straight ahead once more. Second rule of combat. Keep moving. Here's a primer on the most effective forms of traversal in the field. There are 2 platforms in the training area. Go ahead and climb atop them. High ground is an advantage that can't be denied, both in scouting and actual combat scenarios. Always be sure to keep one eye on your stamina. If you lose your breath out there, it may cost more than your pride. Why don't you go for a quick run? Get that heart rate up.
Oh, I could dash. Okay. Huh, so I can switch between the gun and the cannon by tapping the R1 button. Alright.
Alright, that seems like a suitable warm-up. Now, on to the basics of combat training. The weapon in your hand is called a God Arc, the only tool that can slay Aragami, bound to you for life. We've just released some Aragami mock-ups into the training chamber. Strike them down. is a versatile weapon. On a whim, it can transform from a blade into gun form for ranged attacks. Transfer now to gun form, and let loose a few rounds against the origami. Note that ranged attacks consume a measure of oracle power. You'll have to monitor that as well. Now, take the lessons I've taught you and defeat the origami with a combination of tactics. All that down? Excellent. That will be all for today's basic training. You are dismissed.
Okay, seems easy enough. Yeah, so it basically is basically a free runner. Yeah, kind of a platformer. Yeah. Let's see, you've earned a gap. Gap can be spent to learn certain personal abilities for members who will join you in the future. Gap is earned the first time a mission is cleared and rarely when clearing an urgent mission. Materials and consumable items collected on a mission are automatically sent to storage and can be accessed from the terminal. Ooh, SS. Ooh, that's like the best rank, I guess. Alright, that's the first train down. Yep, yeah, I get it. Alright, now we're train number 2. Once you learn a God Arc fundamentals and practice them on a sparring dummy. Learn how to recover materials and items, yep.
Let's begin with a review, shall we? Make sure you were paying attention in the last session.
Alright, fine.
Slay the enemy. Be aware they are tougher than what you're used to, and will require some advanced tactics. Stay sharp. When there's no hope of avoiding an attack entirely, open your shield to absorb the brunt of the assault. Never be afraid to heal. Keeping yourself in fighting trim is the only way to survive. It does, however, take a while to bandage yourself properly. Using stun grenades will buy you some time and space. Now, I think I'll have you fight the origami from before one more time. Let's see how you fare. Your God Arc has another special trait that you should make good use of in the field. Devour form. This allows you to take oracle energy directly from the enemies you face in the wild. By siphoning this oracle, you can can temporarily increase your own strength, even to unheard of levels. Wait for an opening to present itself, and then strike with Devour form. From there, enter Burst mode. Finish the beast.
Sever! Terrible! Look, you just got dead.
If you devour an origami you've already slain, you can collect all sorts of materials from its core. These materials are critical to advancing our research, as well as earning enhancements to your God Arc itself. Alternatively, you can collect the scraps that line the field during battle. Just to prove you can do it, please go around and pick up the ones we've littered about the training area. Training will conclude in 20 seconds.
Let's see, did I miss anything, or... Nope, I'm good.
Very well. It seems you've passed boot camp simply enough. Next, you'll go up against the real thing. Fight well, God Eater.
Alright, this seems simple enough. Alright, I think I am ready for the field. Alright, yep, let's see, the Devil's Tail. Let's see, one ogre tail confirmed in the old city. Eliminated as soon as possible, research identifies the outer skin of ogre tails to be vulnerable to piercing attacks. Mission time is 30 minutes. Alright. Alright, yeah, since it's vulnerable to piercing. Alright, load up for every occasion.
Oh, Lindo. The director said that if I saw you, I should tell you he wishes to meet with you.
Awesome. Sounds like you didn't see me then. Oh ho! Hey there, Rook. The name's Lindo Amamiya. According to various documents, I am your superior officer. But I never paid much attention to that crap, and neither should you.
Good, it
In-game,
bores me.
I want you to be someone who I know has my back, and I'll have yours.
Oh, who's this? A new recruit?
Yup, and you're totally ruining my big scary speech about our brutal coda, so shoot.
Of course, sir. You're the boss, sir.
Now I lost my place, so we're cool, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm sending you out into battle, and I know that's scary, but look, I'm gonna be right here with you. Got it?
Good, I could use a
look at
meat
the time.
shield.
It's half past mission. Let's go.
Yay! Well, finally we got to go out and actually do something. And apparently this is the world that apparently Goku inevitably completely destroyed
These places
because...
seen better days for sure.
Yep.
All right, Rook. We're gonna get some hands-on experience today. You got 3 big rules. Don't die.
Got
If
it.
you're in danger, frickin' run.
Got it.
Last, hide.
Okay.
Well, not hide. Use cover. Stealth wins fights. Wait, is that 4 big rules then?
Who's
I'm gonna
counting?
bottom line it for you. Survive. Actually, yeah, let's say 1 big rule. Survive.
2 big rules. Survive
All right,
and
kid.
don't fuck
Let's
up.
Get this show on the road.
I like this guy. He just cuts through the bullshit and gets straight to the point.
Hey there! This is our first field op together. I'm excited to work with you. Now let's get out there!
We're fighting little ogre tails today. Should be a pretty basic hunt. Nothing crazy or unexpected. Just crossed.
I mean, famous last words, thanks. Yeah, but first, before we go and find those ogre tails or whatever they are, let's go and take a look around and see if there's any goodies around here. Because if I know my, my Animu bull crap, there's gonna be something good. Case in point. Quick dash. Okay. Oh, there's the beasties. Just ignore me for a quick little sec. Just gonna go running around and getting all the good stuff. Okay, cool. Alright, can I double? I can't double jump. Okay then. Let's see, anything, and yep. Some fresh herbs, man. Nice. Alright, let's see. Any other spots around here? Well, from what I've seen here, it's not the worst post-apocalyptic future I've ever seen. I mean, it's not as bad as, like, Fist of the North Star or anything like that, where, you know, there's no order whatsoever. Well, yeah, humanity is just kind of hanging in there, but, hey, at least it is hanging in there, so, you know, there's that. Alright, let's just head on over to that little segment there. Oh, I'm pretty sure this big, ominous, empty church isn't going to be made for certain spoopy events, isn't there? No, sir. I can't see anything weird or epic going on here. Alright. All right, well, hey, at least I got myself, at least I'm a good, decent jogger. All right.
I know it's your first time in the field. Just remember to stay calm. Watch their movements and strike when you see them open. Yeah, so you shouldn't stand right in front of a giant monster.
Origami falling back. It's going to try and find some food.
It got away! Quick!
Target origami has been neutralized. Well performed, God Eaters.
I don't just hand out compliments.
I'm
When
gonna
I say you
devour
moved well out there for a recruit, I mean it.
Look who just caught dinner. Look who just caught dinner. Rip him up! I'm gonna devour you. Look who just caught dinner.
Alright, well that was easy. Yep, looking good. Let's see, the number to the right of each character's name is their endurance, which will decrease if their HP reaches 0. Let's see, if another character's endurance reaches 0, they can't perform Link Aid, and if your own reaches 0, you'll die. Yep. Players that participate in missions receive AP and use of personal abilities. Teach characters skills that match your style of play. Let's see, huh?
Ah, there you are.
Hey, Bentley.
We've got a lot of ground to cover, so what do you say we just jump right in? Now, what do you think an origami is?
Massive pure
words
evil.
come to mind. The apex predator, the devourer of mankind, God's given flesh. Well, those are all right, in a way. These phrases, while dramatic, aren't misconceptions. Rather, you could say they simply evolved from wonderment. The speaker clearly has their eyes fixed on the phenomena before them. Today, we are striving for a deeper answer. Tell me, have you ever wondered from whence the origami come? History books tell us that they just appeared, as though from the air itself. Since then, their numbers have grown. Strange, no? As though they are ripping through the very core of evolutionary process.
Hey, does this lecture have an intermission? Or a point? Our job's to kill them. What does it matter where they come from?
Oh, it matters.
Oh God!
Origami have no heart. Neither do they have a brain or a digestive system or spinal fluids. Frail humans that we are, a powerful strike to the chest would cripple or kill us. But no, that won't bring down an origami. You see, these beasts are clusters of oracle cells, each individually a single-cell organism of its own, ever devouring the others. Mad? Ha! Perhaps. But each origami is a colony of hundreds, nay thousands of individual life forms, each striving to survive. And this dangerous, deadly, elegant fusion of cells cannot be destroyed by conventional weapons. They are impervious to all assault. So, how then are we meant to survive? How can we defeat such a powerful predator?
Well, they die when we hit them a lot with the God Arc, or shoot them a lot with the God Arc, so...
Precisely! A God Arc! A biological weapon infused with the same oracle cells that inhabit an origami's body. That's the key. They are the only weapons capable of cutting through their ever-fusing oracle cells. But just cutting them down will do no good. The rogue cell colonies will grow and heal, or worse, form new monsters to be defeated. No, there is only one way to ensure victory. Tearing out the core. The cells that serve as a control center. But of course, such a task is challenging to say the least. Even with our God Arcs, we have no way to deliver such a devastating blow. At some point, people recognized in these monsters, in their immortality, the spirits of the many gods once worshipped here. They deemed these creatures origami, and we fight them still. I think that's as good a place as any to hold for today. As homework, please refer to the Norn database for more on the history of origami. Dismissed.
Well, I already beat you there, pal. So, yeah. That actually did have a point. Haha. Alright, saving, and I'm probably going to need to head back to training off screen to actually learn this whole devour thing. Because, yeah, I want to see my sword eat things. Is that so wrong? Oh, and, oh, hello. Wait. No. Alright, so... Tell me, what are emotions? I do not know what emotions are, but I know Ellen Page. Emotions are a necessity if you want to get along with others to get used to a living here. Don't you think communication is important? Like waving hello or nodding to a comment, you know? These actions, let's see. So you can perform gestures to express yourself by pressing the directional buttons plus the L and R1. Let's see, avatar cards, kind of like business cards. Record data, like your stats and battle stats. You can see what kind of origami they defeated or how fast they defeated and the like. Log of behaviors and their close. Great, so I'm... I call that my Zoo of the World pose. I must have run away. I must have run away. I must have run away. Whoop whoop. Oh God, just kill me. Hooray! And the pole arms in your weapons change spear, boost hammer, and variant sight. Alright, so this is... Alright, I'm starting to get used to it. Hello, boy. Advice on the mission. Let's see. The corrupt cocoon. Cocoon maiden, eh? It's immobile, but still pesky. Try to sweep behind it and melee attack it. Even if you're behind one, watch out for an omnidirectional needle attack. Let's see. A fallen angel egg. The Zygo is a type of origami that floats in the air. A ranged oracle attack might be effective. Let's see, during a melee attack, try to utilize lock-on. The cowboy. Make sure you destroy your target, the ogre tail. Vajra has also been sung. The Vajra is oh yes, the Vajra, that giant tiger thing. I remember fighting against that thing in Project Cross Zone, and yeah, those things are no joke. Let's see, Link Aid. If a combate's knocked out, let's see, press the circle button to pick it back up. When fire an origami ball at your comrade, you can boost him up to 3. When you devour an origami, you'll get an origami bullet. When your god arcs in its gun form, you're best off passing them to an ally. Naturally, your comrades will give you origami bullets too, and getting one will engage Link Burst, which generally increases... Yeah. Receive a boost in speed and stamina as the ability to double jump. I'm going to condense on it. Oh wow, this is yeah. This I'll look this over later. Long-range specialist God-Eater Sakuya Tachibana. Wait. Wait. Kamen Rider Garen? Ooh, new mail. Let's see here. Let's see, from Shunogawa. So you're the new type rookie, huh? You best remember who's junior and senior. Listen to your superiors. See ya. Daiba. Let's see. I'm sorry if you don't. Let's see. Hey, you, it's great. Yeah. No, just kidding. Well, I'll see you around. Just don't die, alright? Let's see, Wailing Plains. Yep, all the salvage materials there, yep. Alright, well, let me just take a look at what missions are available here. Oh yeah, Saka, yeah, she's definitely seems... Yep. Let's see, Fallen Angel Egg and Cowboy. Alright, well, I'll just take care of the free missions off screen and then deal with the Corrupt Cocoon next time. Alright, just gonna save, and so, till next time, this is David on David's Brain. See you when I see ya. Let's see here.